honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not.
Coach, we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. The bye weeks are over. It's all about football all the time as we're underway here in Week 13. This one taken just inside the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here we go! 18 Gator. General West. Under 10. Under 10. 10. Hey. Ready?
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
Hey, box truck.
Now Locke throwing on second down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down.
At the 46-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 60 outlaw. I'm coming after you. Recon, 132 fighter. Check 50. Now, on the ball.
On first and 10, it's Lindsay. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
Brings up second and 10.
Come get some.
At the Chiefs'
Come get some.
46-yard line.
Hey, exit. He don't want it. Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. Hey, keep it.
Throwing on second down. Locke. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and they're going to face a third down. Here's Locke to throw. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. One heck of a third down conversion, 33 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down.
Ready? Topper! You like to get tired of seeing me. You go tight. You got tight. Hey, Delta. You got tight right there. Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. 3 buzz.
Throwing on second and 14. Locke. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Check 25. Check 25. Hey, 57, 57. Zoom, fellas, let's go. No. Hey, if you kill it, motion me out. Shoot. Kill.
Working from the gun, Mahomes being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Now Mahomes going to get this one to Hill. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man of the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
I got him. On me. 15.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Steps away to his left. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
15. Check 99. Hey, switch gears. Sponge. No.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 28. Now the Auburn product, Corey Grant. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Dancing to his left. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Let's go, defense.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes completes it to Hardman. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman, touchdown number 18 on the year. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be taken very short.
Well, that return gives him a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for. Is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay. I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's two different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position. Where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
31 yards there and a first down. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Clock now on first down. And this one's incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
On 2nd down, it's Lindsey. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. So on 4th down, on comes Brandon McManus and the field goal unit for the Broncos. From the left hash, this from 34. The kick by McManus is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
After splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Yellow, yellow.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know. We know where we are right now. But the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, got the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Mahomes going to throw. His pass going to be caught by Hardman. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Grant. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Flush to his right. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Mahomes escaping the pressure right. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Attack. Check. Check. 53. I'm on. 53 to Mike. 53. Check.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that is caught by Watkins for a Chief touchdown. Sammy Watkins. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
On 2nd and 11 now. Lock. This one complete to the running back, Lindsey. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Hey, Orvin. 56.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Here's Hill on the return. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Oh, he nearly broke that one. As it stands, though, a heck of a 36-yard run back. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's going to take a shot right away. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock down and go to the locker room.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Throwing on 1st down is Locke. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. That's caught inside the 20. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. On 1st down, Locke eluding the pressure right. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill.
You see it all day. Pick it.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Buying time to his left. Incomplete. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. From the 29, Mahomes gets this one to Hill. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. This is Grant. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Get him.
on 2nd and 12. Mahomes rolling to his left. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Throwing now is Mahomes. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Attack! Hey, 57 colors.
First down, Kansas City.
Protein split. Begin. Motion. Correct. Yellow. Shit.
Mahomes now on 1st down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They go back to Grant, and he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Corey Grant, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Let's go.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard.
Tighten up. 61, matchbox lights. Right now, let's go. I got you, boy. Check. Shoot.
They'll go again with Lindsey. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I'm coming after you. Ready.
Lock now on 1st down. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line.
Check three. Stand.
Here's a give to Lindsey running right. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
You draw corporate. Watch the twist.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Lock. He's going to fire one deep left side. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He goes full extension, and he's got it. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
Hey, Ripley.
3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4.
Down to lose one. Watch the motion. Check. 53's mine. Check. 15. Echo. Who that?
Mahomes now on first down. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
A big play there on the catch and run. And even 60 yards. For 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well.
He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Mecole Hardman with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. Accelerating, and off he goes. And it'll be an excellent return as he's all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
They'll run on first down. Lindsey. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Hey, Sam off.
Another run by Lindsey. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll be 3rd down.
Check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
Lock gonna throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Bravo. Mike 56. Mike 56. Look at me. Zipper. 55.
Lock gonna go on 4th down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working. On first down, Mahomes flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mahomes, he'll try and run it. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Sunday. Hey, 57 colors.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Batson. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen?
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Here's Locke to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Like a freight train there, Derek Nottie with a sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Locke to throw for it on 4th. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 1st down, it's Lindsay. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
70, Indy. It's a game of you got 3 down. Shift. Look, squeeze. Under 10.
They'll keep it on the ground. Lindsay. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Locke. Flush to his right. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Here we go. Smooth. 10-2 stop.
Locke to throw on 2nd down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 17. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Philip Lindsay, the intended target. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. Mahomes going to throw it here. Quick hitter here. It's complete. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
By 7, let's go. Check 50, check 50. Easy. You got tight. You got tight right there. Attack.
Now Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Von Miller racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Von Miller, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Single. 15. Kill. Whip.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And going deep for Hill. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Chiefs, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, not much more to say. They dropped to 1-11, and they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.